May the 14th, 2022. Again, the health inspector just left these people and cited them. And again, they're back getting water from the tire shop to cook with. They say fuck the government and their regulations and their rules. Every morning they do this. And they take it to this food truck. Now the health department just left them yesterday and cited them and informed them not to use this water. And here they are loading up again the next day, and they're telling the government, fuck you. We do what we want to do when we want to do it. These people are cooking with this water from this tire shop that's not even fit to drink. The people at the tire shop don't even drink this water. So these people are cooking with it and serving this stuff to customers. And they think they're so slick than the average bear. She's taking 2 5-gallon buckets of water to this food truck and dumped them in there, the little tank, instead of taking it to a depot, having it inspected, and pumped in water that has been treated to make sure that there's no bacteria or whatever. This is what they clean with. This is what they cook with. Let's see if she come back for another third time. This is why it was so imperative that Takoma Park get me off the property, because of the investigation that was going on in their little town of corruption with their government, of letting these people slide with stuff while they get a kickback from them. It is not paradise in Takoma Park. It is cover up in Takoma Park, Maryland. A health inspector was here yesterday. I saw him, and I'm pretty sure he cited them for using this water. But because there's no regulation and no one enforcing this on them, as soon as he leaves or an inspector leaves, these people do what they want to do. There needs to be more strict rules on these food trucks, because they are a health problem. The food is not cooked right. It's not clean. You can't clean something you cooked on all day long with just water. You have to use hot water at a certain temperature, and not water that comes from a faucet, to clean down a food truck. These food trucks need to be inspected by a certified health inspector to make sure that everything in it is spick and span clean for the next day to cook on. And that's not what's happening with these things. These people are playing with propane. They're not certified to mess with propane. It's just going to be a matter of time before one of them spark one of them and blow some shit up. And then the government's going to say, oh, we need to look into. No, you need to look into it before it happens. And you're being put on notice right now. These trucks are not clean. They're not fit to eat out of, as you see. And they're all stationed around gas stations and stuff like that, where there's more flammable liquids. They take the food. I guarantee you, there's all kind of bacteria growing in the food these people are cooking, because it's not refrigerated right, it's not cooked right, it's not handled right. These people don't even have a bathroom out here. They go and they use the tire shop, but when the tire shop closes at 8 o'clock, this parking lot here at 6530 becomes their bathroom. And all for a dime that goes into this tire shop. The leasee who leases this property at the tire shop and leases 6530 is putting it in his pocket. He's not even reporting it to the IRS that he's getting this money. But this is what the corruption is in America today. And this is what needs to stop. These trucks are owned by larger restaurants. Now watch, let's take a trip around to the front and watch the attitude of these people when they see me come up. Because the last time they came, they were throwing sewage out into the street gutter, where the governor and the county executive saying they're spending millions of dollars to keep the Chesapeake clean. But in return, Takoma Park Police Department went and told them to stop throwing it down there and that they were being watched. You're going to see videos of it, because we do have videos of it. Them throwing sewage down into the street gutter. But this is the corruption that goes on in here. This little town wants all kind of immigrants to come here for two reasons: their money and their control. You see, they don't know about their rights in America. So this little town government can implement all kind of rights and laws on them, and they won't know the difference, because they were ran from their country by the real men and women of their country. And America takes in all these cowards. But this little town comes in and takes all of them so that they can regulate their own laws and rules on them. So let's go out here and watch the expression on their face when they see me with my camera, because they just got to getting 2 5-gallon buckets of water on them and pouring it in there. This is the restaurant. Food truck, the mobile food truck. This food truck is owned by a larger restaurant. As you see, that faucet is right there. And this is the truck that takes the water inside of it and puts it inside of this truck right here. This truck right here. The young lady sitting there right there, she's the one that just got the 2 5-gallon buckets of water and brought it. She's talking about she gonna call the police. The police. The number still is 911. Call them. Call them. This woman right here is the one that just took the 5-gallon bucket from right there and brought it over here to them. This is the dirtiness that goes on in this thing. Then when this tire company closes at 8 o'clock, this tire company closes at 8 o'clock, this parking lot becomes a bathroom. Because as you see, there is no porta potty out here for them to use. So they close at 10 o'clock and this becomes the bathroom. They take their waste and they dump it across the street in the apartment complex in the trash bin over in Prince George's County. In Prince George's County. Oh, booty. Talking shit. He got me fucked up. As you see the grease coming out of the vent where they cleaned it. The grease be stemming out of that. You can see the little tracks out where it comes. Grease pours out of that. These things here, these little silver containers, are where the propane goes into. But the health department just left them and told them, do not use this truck right here. Is the truck or the food place where the coconut people get their coconuts and they export them. But the health department just told them, do not use the water from that tire company, and they go right into it again. I'm pretty sure that's what he told them. And here we are again, them siphoning water from the faucet of the tire company. Stay tuned. She says she called the police, so stay tuned. It's about to get rough.